Okay. We are back in Avowed. Riveting. We are making our way inside this lovely city. I say that sarcastically. We hear munching of crunching. I got some chips and salsa. One of those snack.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Come to interfere in Steel Garrote business again?
It was not interfering. It was a very calm and judgmental thought. And I made a choice.
Certainly not. Besides, I have no more business in Fjord. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Let's see.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry
Okay.
not, envoy. The Steel Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes.
Well, you know, I feel like you're gonna do something heavily dramatic.
We
Ooh,
all
press
have
levers.
our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside. Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Trying to keep the crunching to a minimum. Muting myself. Oh! Nice, we found the bulletin board right here at the beginning. A bounty, master. I have a bounty to give.
And all godlike. I've heard whispers that one of your kind was here in the living lands. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case it wasn't clear, I'm the point of contact for anyone with bounties to turn in. So return to me if you have any to claim.
And claim I have.
Diverus? You work fast.
Alright.
From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest. You are clearly capable. Some time ago, a group of bounty hunters took a bounty off the board, but they still haven't returned. I fear they failed. They were to clear out the Zarips at the abandoned farms north of Fjord. Perhaps you can look into this for me?
Sure.
Perfetto. Return when you have more to claim.
Don't mind. More money is more money. The Trentons. Reward will be given for killing the notorious Trenton bandit gang located in the western forest. These outlaws are responsible for a number of raids on outlying farms. Someone needs to ensure that these raids end for good. Oh, I should have waited so I could read the...
Trentons. A bunch of butzos, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
I'll be fine. I should have waited so I could read about the spirit of that one I did, because that was actually very curious. See, attention. Oh, Old Nuna. Reward to be given for killing an ancient and dangerous bear that's taken up residence within the grotto. Some citizens familiar with the region's history recognize this bear as Old Nuna, a beast responsible for deaths of many rangers. Ah.
Be careful with old Nuna. I have a theory that her longevity and hardiness are due to an inordinate suffusion of essence.
theory. One moment. Hey, wanted to kill off the salsa before I continue onward. And close these. There we go. No more distractions of my chips. The Dillimgan. The reward will be given for killing a group of Dillimgan within the Western Forest. They have been acting more aggressive lately, attacking rangers on patrol and researchers out in the field.
Ah, those Delimgan. They are not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization. Still, survival of the fittest and all that, ne?
Indeed, indeed. They are nature watchers. Felicia's dispatch. Wanted. Sansa, a cartographer in Imperative East, has reported his assistant Felicia missing in Emerald Stair. A reward would be offered for the return of Felicia's cartographic notes. Below is her last correspondence, posted to provide clues to her whereabouts. Good day to you, Sansa. I hope this letter finds you well. I am pleased to report new progress on my charts of the Emerald Stair. I have taken up near a curious ruins that the locals call Naku Tedek. Goddess, perhaps? I will note it. Such architecture I have never seen. I know I should be diligent and focus on my work, but I cannot help worrying that my presence here is a burden. Though the Fiorans welcome me warmly, it is clear that they have fallen on hard times. I hope to finish quickly. I am yet another mouth to feed. Kind regards, Felicia. And the Zarubs. A reward will be given for killing the Zarubs that have taken up residence at the abandoned farms northwest of Fior. If those farms are ever to be reclaimed, the Zarubs will need to be driven away from the land. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, she didn't have anything to say about them. Let's see. This, ooh, it does open. Ooh.
Can I interest you in some glaive berries or Barrett's bells, perhaps?
I'll take the potion. Beautiful error. I wrote. Oh, actor. I read that way too fast. I write this without hope, knowing you'll never see it. Every day I come into your tea shop, watch as your lips mutter about the noise and complain about contention. Yet the only contention I feel is the warmth within my heart. I order your tea, sit in the corner as you serve other customers, but you never notice. I imagine what has occurred, or what has captured your thoughts each time you lose focus and stare at the wall with a blank expression. Each time I wish that it was me you looked at with those glazed, blurry eyes. Forever your magpie, Everett. Is that who you
All
are?
ingredients are
It
fully
is.
stocked. Welcome to Poria and Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Ooh, how's business going?
5 summers ago, business was thriving. But now charlatans are selling crystals and essence enlargers in the streets. Add rumors of Dream Scourge and everyone is buying from these swindlers. At least you've come in.
Let's see. Guess I'll do this one.
I could, easily. But in the long run, where would that get me? I would be no better than them. I used to believe animancers would trust science, but I'm beginning to doubt that. At least I don't have to convince you.
Oh, but thank you. Sci-fi seemed a little. Oh my god, the grimoires. And again, sci-fi seemed a little distracted. Ooh. An exceptional wand. Oh, I don't know what to get. Because these are going to be strong and have all the benefits. It's going to take all my money, but it'll be absolutely worth. What level did that say I needed the grimoire to be? 4. Uh, um. Hmm. I could get the grimoire sparks. I think I will. Ooh. Just leaving meat out. No. Oh, Quilichi? I think that's Quilichi. Quilichi's journal. Oh, I'm missing probably the first journalist I read that last time. The crop is ruined. There's no denying it now. The Dream Scourge has come to Emerald's Stair. Vidaro insists on feigning ignorance. He wants to prevent panic, but we are losing precious time. Lives could be lost. What's more, Giarta has become restless in Fior Mesiverno. I must remind myself that I once found myself aching for the promise of something greater. I can still hear Yetzli's voice the first night at Nakutedek. Our future is a blaze of risk. Isn't that wonderful? But this time I cannot run. Vidaro cares little for animancy or legacy. His comfort is king. I keep asking myself what the point of all this is if we abandon animancy at the first sign of struggle. I wouldn't say it would be a sign of struggle, but maybe if things not working. Oh, here's the first journal. Today Talu approached me at the market, a bundle of greens in hand. At first glance I thought that his crop had withered with their usual rot, but upon further inspection the mold shimmered with a strange gloss. I brought the bundle back to my shop for immediate testing. Third journal. I fear the worst. For days now, Giata and I pass gates before sunrise to record the essence of Emerald Stair's soil. The results are erratic and unpredictable. The crop, once green and plentiful, is wilted and smells of decay. The wildlife shows signs of straying. A bear emerged from hibernation months early, completely rabid. We found several sparrows fallen on the floor, dead without any sign of attack or cause, the symptom of a larger disease. Ooh, mine. Hello, who are you?
Oh, you startled me. This old woman can get lost in prayer from time to time. You must be the Adiran envoy I've been hearing about. Apologies for any hardships you may have experienced getting here. The failing crops, the strange beasts, and even the dream scourge are all the result of our neglect of the dead.
I believe it.
You recognize the scripture? How wonderful! Perhaps someday we can recite it together. I am asking the spirits to forgive us for our negligence and continue on their way without anger. The dead of Fjord expect certain rituals to be carried out. I have failed to perform those rituals, and now the spirits are angry.
Hmm. Even if they are angry, could you even do anything about it?
It is not wise to underestimate the wrath of spirits who believe they have been forgotten. Our recent dead require a final meal to ease their passage from life. Without it, they can't rejoin the cycle.
You've got people waiting in line for their next meal, and you want to waste food on the dead?
I got food from the grain merchant stores. I just need someone to leave it at the graves. The dead will take it from there.
Flesh and bone. They bring the fruit to those who cannot eat.
Indeed.
What tree calls for its branches to endure these rituals?
I will have to pick this one because, I mean, yeah, it could be a good gesture, but you still have people who are hungry, and if they end up dying from starvation, then you have more spirits on hand who will be angry.
I had to take the food. The fate of Fjord depends on it. I know Elena would understand how important it is to pay tribute to the dead. But this does help the living. By appeasing the dead, we end the dangers their anger caused. The crops will grow again. The dream scourge will end. All will be well once more.
That is not what's causing the dream scourge. She's just trying to find an answer to something that she strongly believes is the cause of it. because she's panicking.
Do it for whatever reason you like, as long as it gets done. The first offering goes to a cliffside grave on the southern coast. Loggers from the old days, they sacrificed
Oh, there.
themselves to make the land habitable and lost their lives to creatures of the untamed forest. The second offering goes to a grave in the swamp, far to the west from here.
Hmm.
They buried the bodies of settlers there, intrepid sorts that tried to tame the farther reaches of Emerald Stairs wilds. The final offering should be taken to the truffle farm east of Fure, where a family lost their lives to the encroaching wilds.
Interesting.
Such a tragedy. A young family lost their lives there as the wilds encroached, swallowed before they could even flee.
Very well, very well. That's still waste of good food.
I understand how it looks, but appeasing the dead is vital, especially in times like these. I can't thank you enough for helping to ease the conscience of an old lady. Please, return when the rituals are complete.
Conscience of an old lady, acting as if she was the one victimized by these events. I honestly hate people like that. I understand it's for the sake of a good cause, but you are making a poor decision based on your own fear. And yeah, beliefs, but mainly fear. And she could do better. Oh, I need to equip my new grimoire. Oh, got to do that. Right click. Noise. Hold on one moment. Okay, sorry about that. Oh, it's lovely to have. Oh, I need to sell stuff. I'm starting to get heavy again. Or at least dismantle things. I'm gonna put you in the stash because shields are just heavy in general. I need to increase my capacity for my backpack. I also really wanted that wand. The damage, the power. It would have been really nice. But it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I have a new grimoire. And it will have to do. Why does that look like I can enter there? Ooh, because based on this door, I can. Hello? Housekeeping. Small book. The reduced size of this book indicates that it was made for the for the hands of kith smaller than you. Dwarves, eh? Despite this, the book is still easy enough to read. An old faded bookmark denotes a favorite passage. At the sound of heavy footsteps approaching and then moving past Cordwin's hideaway, he couldn't help but smile affectionately. His lover had never been very observant, so it was no surprise that the dwarf had missed the hidden entrance, despite Cordwin's instructions. The young Orlin, diminutive and even among his own people, leaned forward and poked his head out between the curtains. His voice was an amused whisper as he called out, "Vesnar, down here!" Cordwin stifled a laugh as Vesnar jumped in surprise at the voice behind him. The dwarf's annoyance quickly faded to an amused acceptance as he saw the delight clear as day on his Orlin's paramour's face. "Fui tu, Corwin. You nearly scared me straight to Barrett's realm." Corwin rolled his eyes at the exaggeration and quickly darted back into his hideaway. Moments later, Vans, Vansar's grunts heralded his entrance into Corwin's small den. It was a cozy little place tucked into the outer wall of the city, full of pillows and a single dim lantern turned down low. Corwin gave Vansar a small kiss on the cheek once the dwarf had finished squeezing his way into the den. I'm sorry about the shock. I'm sorry about the shock, really," Corwin said, "but seeing you jump like that was pretty funny. Anyway, what do you think? Not a bad place to hide, huh?" Vansar looked around thoughtfully. He couldn't help but begrudgingly admit that it was a cozy little place to pass an evening. Not that he said as much to Corwin, of course. Instead, he simply shrugged. "Oh, don't be such a stick in the mud, Vansar," Corwin teased. "Guess I'll have to prove how nice of a hideout it is, huh?" Without waiting for a response, Corwin dove at Vansar, catching him by surprise and tackling him to the ground. As their lips met in Orlan fur entwined with dwarven beard, the pair felt truly home. Ah, that's sweet. Ooh, grenade? But who in the world would be laying that around? A letter. "Darling, I wish you could have joined me this time. I understand Vidaro needs his hands held at the best of times, let alone during the onset of a famine, but still, ruins are still a little more beautiful with you here to explain things too. Of course you can't join me now, even if Vidaro has suddenly grown incompetent. I've explored this ruin thoroughly, and I'm sure the locals are sick of me by now, so don't miss me too much, my dear. I'll be home soon. Yatsli." Ah, so this is her humble abode. You know, I should have guessed it. One, the dwarven romance. Oh, you scared me, Kai. And two, it just oozes sexuality of, well, not sexuality, of sexual aura, since she's such a beast in bed, as it were. Yeah, good to know that this is where I'll find her whenever she comes home. Beast in bed, that woman. Edict of Substance. By order of the governor's will and office, all greens, fruits, and grain of the earth are to be rationed by Fiore's proper authority, effective immediately. These temporary measures shall be in place until further notice. Any attempts at subversion shall be swiftly dealt with. Ignacy Vidaro Belsauvant of Emerald Stair. Oh, hello.
Empty again.
Seems that way.
Vidaro says the current crop looks promising, though.
How can he know that? He's not a farmer.
True.
Be patient. He hasn't steered us wrong before.
Hey, steering you wrong now. Sorry to say. You to talk? No, I just eavesdrop. Ready what? The apothecary shop. Martin, please apologize to your customers for the delay in sending this order. I'm afraid we can only send half of what you requested. The herbal yield in Emerald Stair was less than I hoped this season for quality medicinals and tinctures. I hope this shipment suffices for the time being. Sincerely, Abrit, Poria, and Velino. all the goodies in this one. Oh, there's definitely more to the city. I like. But since I can fast travel, I do want to do some of these quests. First, let me... I'll mark this one. See what that is. That one. Oh, that's the bounty. Okay, so I need to go over there. Oh! Wait, there's an optional task. Is it this one? Optional, speak to the grain merchant about the stolen. Oh. Oh. So she's the one that stole his food. Okay. Well, I'm going to give it back to him. I said I would, and to be honest, this is not going to reconcile anything with the spirits. Woman was just crazy and paranoid, and she stole it. I must have missed that.
Listen, if you need food, you're going to have to get in line like everyone else.
I know.
I had noticed food missing, but I hoped it was rats. I would normally let this sort of thing slide, but right now, every piece of food missing is a person who goes hungry.
That it is.
I empathize with Rosanna. I really do. My family shares those beliefs, and has for as long as I can remember. In this situation, though, I truly believe the living need the food more than the dead.
And I agree, because what's the point of giving food to the dead when they can't eat? The next show you'll kill off civilization in your town, and then everybody's just dead. Then what good did offering the food do? None.
Thank you. I know she took this for a reason, but let's feed the living first before worrying about the dead.
I agree.
I don't hold this against her. Rosanna truly has Fior's best interests at heart, even if her priorities are out of order. Thank you for returning the food. It's a small thing, but it's a big deal to us.
The people needed this food more than the dead do. You made the right choice.
That I did. Oh, you're not gonna say anything, Kai? Thought you would. Oh! I don't have to worry about doing all that. That was a very quick side quest. Also, where is our darling cartographer? Oh, right. I didn't need to go over there. Whew. I think I will fast travel here, go across this river, and go this way. Okay. Where's the bridge? Let's not find it by going this way. Or... Actually, oop, I fell. I kind of do want to see... Can I go in this cave? Oh. Riverside Cave. Okay, so it's a little fast travel thingy, or a dungeon. I'll go back to it later. I have a side quest to accomplish, as well as a bounty. Oh. Well. Oh, I already have him. Uh-oh. Come on. Oh, poop. Well, guess I'm wasting another one. Out of the way, boys. There we go. Much better. Oh, come on. I get up and then all of a sudden I slide. Okay, there we go. That was a little frustrating. I'll take this, I'll take this, read this. The Soul Unbound, Chapter 9. Andrin craned his head back to the original, words, back to take in the octangle room. God, I get tongue-tied so easily. Dimly lit and lined with books as high as I could see. In the center of it all, a smaragdine Adra pillar sparkled and hummed with life. Finally he broke the silence. Is this what you do? Amaranda arched her well-groomed brow. Surely you did not believe we toiled in dark dungeons and made sacrifices all day. I had not. Endrin's ears flushed. Well, I did not consider it. Our commander tells us nothing, only that you are heretics. Amaranda chuckled. The poor garrote, so eager to live their lives in fear, to trample at progress and strike down what they do not understand. Truly, I pity you. That is hardly, before Andrin could protest. Amaranda barged up to him and stuck her focus under his chin. Andrin froze. His stomach dropped. He tried to back away from her, but a low bookcase bumped his thighs and impeded his escape. The gem in her focus glowed, and cool, heady, heady rush of essence tingled through his very core before it faded. There! Miranda lowered the focus, but remained dangerously close. You see? You are quite unaltered. Andrin tried not to admire her lips. You could have killed me. I did not. Andrin fought the heat creep into his chest. You are infuriating. You know that? Well, Miranda smiled like a fox. What are you going to do about it? So you want to near the master. This takes 5? Jeez. Ooh, oops. Mind if I do? Here we go. Ooh, carry capacity and dexterity. Oh, it's for pretty much assassins. Uh-oh, big yawn. Excuse me. The Rangers of Fiormes Iverno are known for their distinctive armor. Okay, I'm on it. Though perhaps not the best attire suited for tromping around through the wilderness, the armor's design is undeniably effective. These well-made boots help the wearers stay light on their feet, an especially useful trait when trekking through wild forests. Very interesting, very interesting. Let's get a little bit... Oh, wait. Don't tell me there was a corpse up there and I didn't realize it. Or a corpse down here. And it had an apple. A spoiled apple. Okay, so going this way. It must be over here. Oh yeah, I'm not far from him. He has to be in these rooms.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Clusters of gems, a million winking eyes.
Dream-thralled soldiers.
Chew it. Spit it out. Chew it up.
rows of teeth!
Disturbs us.
Oh, that was interesting, Tom.
I can hear you listening.
When did my wand conduct fire? Ow. Can't jump up there. Try and leave him for last. Just try something. Excuse me. Okay. Yep.
I was just getting warmed up.
To the insanity. She's gonna be a little upset if she's still there. Something higher up that I can't get. Ah, this.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. It's like I hear it. Uh-oh, slipping. Slipping! I almost fell to my death. Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the short spout? I'm glad there's air control when you drop. Oh, my next quest is right up there. The bounty.
Gods, the farmers were right. These Zarps don't seem interested in eating us at all.
Ooh, swamps. Since this seems to be... some missing rangers, food theft. There we go. I think this is the one. Oops. I'm always doing that. Nope, that's the one. Okay, so I need to go up a little more. This one is something else. It's not far from this one, though. Oh, they're not
I've
even...
always heard they're more scared of us than we are of them.
Oh, there they are. Considering that I'm not seeing any markers saying that they're enemies, they're actually friendly. Oh, I didn't see this opening. I really shouldn't worry about getting caught since, again, they seem to be friendly. Oh, there's fast travel.
Cave up on the cliff.
Ah!
Maybe these Zarps are protecting something.
May I come aboard? Curious. I wonder if they are more focused on something else, which is why they're not attacking. Oh, look at that. We shall see. Dun. Or it could be something that has them enchanted. That's also a possibility. Guess I'll have to go inside there to find out. See, treasure. So what's this? Oh, now I gotta climb all the way over again. Oh, there it is. Excuse me, Seer. I'm entering your den. They seem to be more
Right.
so.
Smells like Zarps in here.
Yeah. And I think these are not so kind.
Closer now. I know you're there. Don't
Oh,
My friends here will
interesting. Who are you? They won't bite now. What's to say about later? Little encumbered. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put stuff in my stash, especially these books. So who the heck are you?
Ah, there you are. I appreciate your restraint. Most people would have a hard time walking among a camp full of Zarps.
True, true. Is the reason why you're showing off your hot bod?
Then it may be that we have a few things to discuss. I take my role in the struggles of the gods, same as you, though mine is outside of the court. These Zarps and I have formed a symbiosis, like the poor frog and the abyss viper.
Gods help me. This guy is making sense.
I provide them with safety, prey, and peace, and they help me further some of my more controversial goals.
Which is what exactly?
Ah, you've heard of my work. You may have noticed a couple of things about Emerald Stair. The people are pushing against nature, and nature is pushing back. The Animancers with their soul machines are poisoning the land, driving it to find new ways to protect itself. As a result, the plants are rising up, and the land has afflicted us with the Dream Scourge. It is doing what it can to survive.
It sadly does make sense of what he's saying.
Yes, that's exactly it. We destroy the Animancer's equipment, remove the threat, and the land can struggle and grow as has always been intended. Meanwhile, I protect my Zarep friends and keep them from carrying out the bloodier raids they might have done without my direction.
That's very reasonable. I would speak with your companions, but I have no idea what the heck they have to say.
Good. I hoped you would reach that conclusion on your own. Now, if only the Rangers would call off their patrols, my friends would be free to carry out their work in peace. If you would, kindly ask the farmers to tell the Rangers there is no further Zarib threat. Once you do that, return to me, and I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
Interesting, interesting. I mean, I could just annihilate them all for funsies. But he does make a point. It's possible that animasters have caused an issue on the living lands. Or it's just a normal thing that's currently happening to all that's transpiring, or possibly from the gods. Either way, there's no definitive answer. At least not yet.
I hate that his plan makes sense to me. Doubt smashing a few machines will bring an end to the Dream Scourge, though.
I agree. Oh, startle me. I agree. Oh, also fast travel. See what happens. And they really shouldn't rely on the animancers in such a way. I mean, yeah, it's cool that they're doing all these experiments in order to find answers that they don't know about, but scientists, after a certain point, there are boundaries that you should not pass. Unless you have to, in the sense of somebody else has already done it and you need to find a counterintuitive method, then so be it. Oh. Apparently I can't talk then. Oh, there we go.
Ah, there they
I
are.
talked to them. The
Hello
guy.
again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
I have.
Are you mad now? You're siding with the Zaribs too? Oh, is that all? You meet some hermit in the woods and suddenly it's let the farmers starve?
That explains why the Zarups were acting the way they were. I just hope this hermit can control his tools. Best you move along. Now, before my friend and I start feeling desperate.
You're already desperate.
I think you did the right thing. Even if it doesn't quite feel like it right now.
Is it even worth buying new equipment?
No.
Why are you still here?
Because I can be. You're not the only one allowed to roam these free lands. Fortunately, I won't be playing Avowed much longer. In the sense of today's stream, as I was on Rivals. Ooh, excuse me, earlier. And my legs can only handle being crossed for so long. Before the blood circulation dies. How the heck is he? Oh, he's... Oh, he... Oh. I thought he was by the entrance. I thought he was in here, but he's actually outside. Is that a Byaco? Hi, monkey. How are you doing? I have many names for my animals. Yes, Bootyco. See, there's one of them. I hope he's not dead. Looks like they are doing something. Oh, there he is. He's safe.
Welcome back. Have you called off the Rangers?
Yes, I have.
Wonderful. Take these as a token of my esteem. Once this land is free from the Dream Scourge, nature itself will reward you. Be well, my strange friend. And mind your step.
Oh yeah, we're in a swamp. And Must you be this alluring for a hermit? God damn. Let's check out the boots. Wolf boots. 10% dodge distance and 1% power 1 plus in constitution. Adorned with numerous wolf teeth and claws, this tanned leather was once the hide of an elder wolf of monstrous proportions. Despite being made years ago, and no matter how much one tries to clean it, the faint odor of lupin musk still clings to these boots. The vitality of the great wolf whose hide these boots are made from lives on in them, lending their strength to their wearer. Very nice.
Oh yes, stomping through mud. This is more like it.
I knew you would love it. Oh, campsite. Cool, cool. Where's the... There it is. I think the plant I'm looking for is ground level. Yep. Oh, that's unfortunate. What else is over here? Not much. So I'll actually make my way
You know,
towards
swamps are always more colorful than I imagine.
to the cartographer's assistant, and then I'll probably call it a night there. Glad I got on Rivals, so that was fun. I miss playing and streaming that. Though I did have a bit of a stream sniper at one point, but it didn't do them any good. We still won, but they were very good. They actually were very good. Well, very good when they were not contested. If they had somebody that would shoot them as Iron Man, then that would be a completely different story since they were flying around as Iron Man. Anyway, a fair note. Burnett, I'm sorry, but it's not going to work between us. I prefer grains, you prefer cow. I love a delicate dinner plate filled with herbs, leaves, and fruit, but you would slaughter a pig and put its flesh on your table. How can I take a lover whose culinary tastes vary so far from my own? One day, your disregard for animals will catch up with you. Nature always fights back. As for us, do not bother returning to Fior or my bed again. Emma. Oof. Did she become a vegan for the sake of the land, thinking that it would ease up its wrath? Because I'm quite certain that's not how it works. Ooh, essence. Is there above me? Oh, one is. Aha! Oh. I honestly did not expect myself to jump on that. Yes! Strangled Adra. Ooh! Another Adra I can possibly heal.
Coming in hot.
Awesome. The body I'm looking for is on the other side of this rock. Seems I must go around somehow to get up there. Or I can climb up here. This always works too. Oh, let's see if I can cure this.
Something happened here. The end of an age. For centuries we stood tall. But the winds were violent. The infection weakened our roots. Day turns to night now. How do we survive when the tempest roils?
Panzu, stay out of it. Hmm. adapting might be the best option.
Our leaves sway in the summer breeze. They fall, they grow again. The seasons change. We change. It soothes us.
Falling. Would have been nice if it actually did something other than give me lovely XP. Oh well, I'll take it. Okay. Which direction am I going? Oh, I'm very close. It's actually right there in that house. And there's a say dead body, which is true.
Maybe they somehow wrap themselves up in an existing tree.
Not with the way this trunk has grown.
Yeah.
I'm stumped.
Oh god. I agree. That's yeah, nature.
I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have I. Never seen a tree grow so quickly as to trap someone inside.
Well, first time for everything, no?
With respect, you don't know the half of it.
You seem capable enough, stranger. But the forests are not safe. As if this weren't enough proof of that.
No, probably not. But I doubt Vidaro cares about anything that doesn't directly affect Fior proper. Stay out of the forests if you can help it.
Good luck out there.
Thank you, thank you. That's another dead body over here.
Aye, aye.
Ooh. Torque the Warrior King. This blackened iron torque rests heavy on its wearer's neck, a reminder of the incomparable weight that rests on the shoulders of any ruler. Both ends of the torque coalesce into the shape of beasts known for their impressive might. On one end, a regal stilgare, and on the other, a fearsome dragon. Though this piece of jewelry must have been made at least a millennia past, its impressive artistry remains as untarnished as the day it was made. I'll leave what I have on for now. Okay, let's wander into this place.
There. That's
Oh!
Thomas' old house.
This is your mission.
Wonder what he wanted me to find.
Well, let's find out, because I'll do this and I'll call it a night.
Place feels... Tama painted that?
Is that you?
I had no idea. He left something behind for me. Help me look around.
Kai, get in the house. Well, carving.
So much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding?
A carving.
Yeah, it is. His most prized possession. Damn you, Tama. Damn you.
You were more than friends, weren't you?
I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone. And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. I'm struggling to see what those might be. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him with things in my past. Things I don't talk about. Did I tell him? Huh. I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands. Oh, I don't blame him. Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was.
Hmm.
A coward who failed him. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I can't ask him now, can I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to take this out on you.
It's fine.
You wouldn't say that if you knew. Never mind. I haven't talked about this in a while, so thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. Let's keep moving. A little fresh air will clear my head.
Is there possible love in the air in this game? I like it already. I like it already.